Los Federales. Hey! Boots hit hard on the floor. Silver shine at the door. Mask on, eyes like fire. He came here for the wire. Matador in the ring. Hear the whole crowd sing. One step, then the stampede. You can feel that heat breathe. Aye, aye, aye. Here he comes. Aye, aye, aye. Hear the drums. Hold your ground. Better pray. Los Federales on the way. Los Federales. Los Federales. Hands up high. Aye, go. Los Federales. Los Federales. He takes the crown and steals the show. Los Federales. Los Federales. Run if you can. Stay if you dare. Los Federales. Los Federales. When he strikes, the whole place stares. Red cape flies through the smoke. Big chance, one clean choke. El Rey in the corner. He don't break, he gets stronger. Tough as stone, quick as thunder. Pulls your pride right under. Heel to the mat, then the roar. He was born for more and more. Aye, aye, aye. Here he comes. Aye, aye, aye. Hear the drums. Hold your ground. Better pray. Los Federales on the way. Los Federales. Los Federales. Hands up high. Aye, go. Los Federales. Los Federales. He takes the crown and steals the show. Los Federales. Los Federales. Run if you can. Stay if you dare. Los Federales. Los Federales. When he strikes, the whole place stares. Mira ese vuelo. Puro acero. One more time. Let it roll. Los Federales. Hold your soul. Los Federales. Los Federales. Hands up high.
Rest now, brother. We have the watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
In certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme. We're too wild. We're too out of control. We're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Good morning, boys and girls. Let's put a smile on that face. Welcome to Steel Toe. We've got a great show for you today. You're going to love it, as usual. I got yelled at yesterday. I feel kind of bummed, to be honest. I got yelled at by a listener yesterday. I promoted the anniversary show, and by the way, we're getting some teams signed up. I'm actually thinking this tournament thing might work out. We had 5 new teams sign up yesterday. You can sign up by emailing me and then just pay when you get there. You can sign up for the cornhole tournament on Saturday. It's our 12th anniversary Saturday, man. Our 12th anniversary. Steel Toe has been around for 12 years. And this is crazy. So this marks 6 years on radio, 6 years on the internet. We have been an internet show as long as we've been a radio show. Both with outstanding levels of success and outstanding levels of struggle. It's I wouldn't want to do anything else. I mean, I absolutely love doing Steel Toe. I hope I still love doing Steel Toe 12 years from now. I do. It's great to come down here. I get to talk about whatever I want to talk about, as long as you guys like it. I get to come down here, be funny. I get to bullshit with a couple of my friends every day. It's awesome. Yeah, you know, anniversary week always kind of gets me a little bit. Anniversary week always kind of makes me a bit of a pussy-ass gay guy. I get to be a little bit of a homo anniversary. And it didn't really hit me Monday or Tuesday. Hit me a little bit before today's show. We've been through it, man. You and I. We've been through it. And the fact that I came out of all this drama and this issue clean on the other side, and that the show's still kicking, and I think we've kind of found our home with Rumble, where, you know, we've always kind of been looking for a place where we can say what we want and do what we want. And our show is special. It's unique. It's different. And it's catching on, and I like that. But, like, we've always been looking for a place where people won't fucking hassle us over what I want to say. I want to say shit. I always thought, you know, if you're going to do a show, you got to do it honest. You can't be a phony or a gimmick or, you know, if you're going to do a show and you're going to talk about stuff, you got to be honest. It's hard to be honest now. People don't want to hear it. I got yelled at by Alex, the guy who used to do wrestling shows and used to book me. I got yelled at by him on Facebook. Facebook's a tough one for me because a lot of the fans over on Facebook are still like, they're one of the 30-some% that are still riding with Trump. So they're mad at me. But like Alex, the guy who used to do the wrestling shows, he wrote, I did a thing promoting the cornhole tournament. And I'm nervous about the cornhole tournament because we've done comedy shows for the last 12 years. And I'm getting old, you know, and the audience is getting a little older, and we're entering different parts of our life where you don't want to start drinking at 2 p.m. and then stay for a comedy show at 7, 8 o'clock, 8:30. We get headaches. We get tired. We have children now. And so the party's going to change a little. We don't go out as much as we used to, which is good. That's a good thing. That's part of growing up and getting older. But I was like, hey, I hope this works. I'll do this every year. Steel Toe Cornhole Tournament. I think it's a good way to bring in people who may not typically listen to the show. And I promoted it. I'm like, guys, come on out. Even if it's just to hang out, it's free to hang out. If you want to be in the tournament, it's only $15 a head, and you can win some real money. We got the guys who are going to come to kick ass and take names, there's going to be a bracket for them. Then the people who are there to kind of play for fun, there's a bracket for them, and everybody can win some money. And I just kind of promoted that. I'm like, we're trying something different. It's always scary to try something different. So come on out and have fun. And Alex, the guy who used to do the wrestling stuff that I used to get booked in, like wrote me this big, long 2-paragraph thing about, you know, yeah, your show now, it's not as good as it used to be. Talk about the Jews too much, blah, blah, blah. Which, by the way, you talk about the Jews too much is just code for, it's a dishonest code for you criticize Trump now. And look, man, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I think I joked in 2016 when Trump won. I said, now it's a countdown to when I turn on Trump. I always turn on the people I vote for. I think you should turn on the people you vote for. Otherwise, you're just kind of sucking the dick of whoever's in power. I vote for you because I'm like, out of everybody I have a choice to vote for, I think you have the best job to get good things done. And then inevitably, they don't get good things done. Usually because of truth. But so Alex writes this big thing about how, yeah, every show it's the Jews, which it's not. You know, I've dealt with this for 20 years. For 20 years, the response from the audience members who maybe don't like the show as much as they used to anymore, it's always the same thing. They always pick a topic and they go, it's always a topic that's sensitive to them, and they go, well, this is all you talk about now. And obviously it's not. It's like it's a 4.5-hour show. But it's also like, I can't help it, dude. And I try to talk to those people and be like, I can't help it, dude. I have to talk about what's going on. I have to talk about what's going on in the world, or it's going to be a boring show. I'm sorry that I don't mean to upset anybody. I don't mean to rile up any feathers, except maybe like trans people. But there's only like 8 of them in reality. So I'm just like, I'm sorry, but the show's doing great. You got 700-800 people watching at a time. Like, we're really humming along nice. Look, economy sucks. It's summertime. We've fallen way behind this week, but that's fine. You move on to the next day. You hit that day's goal. The goal is like the secondary thing. You just want to do a good show for people. So it's like, you can feel it's a time of change. You can feel it's a time. We go through this. I've always said this, especially if you have a good show. If you have a good show and you're growing with your audience, you're going to bring in new people all the time, which is great. Our follower numbers keep going up. But you're also going to have people who used to love you, kind of, the show's they're going to fall away from it from time to time. I remember the first time I dealt with this when there was a Steel Toe Savages Facebook page, and they were like, we're the most brutal Steel Toe listeners. Like, they would have fit in that Dabbleverse or whatever. And they turned on me hard because they thought Aaron's being PC, Aaron's a pussy faggot, Aaron's this PC bitch. And that turned into like that was a way bigger Dabbleverse. You know, the Dabbleverse now is, I mean, that group is pathetic. And, you know, I mean, the fact that I buried them is fantastic. Carl, Moody, Melton, Nick, all those guys just fucking smacked them up. I had to do that same thing like the first 2 years into radio. That's why I always say to internet people, they're like, oh, this guy doesn't like you. I'm like, that's fucking adorable. That's adorable. It's like, because for Carl and those guys, it's like, oh my God, the baby's first little feud. And for me, it's just kind of like, first time? Like, I've been through this a million times. So to get to 12 years for Steel Toe and do the anniversary week, it's just like, wow, man, it's incredible. And now this year, the fact that we've been doing it online as long as we did it on radio, it's like, it's kind of an identity crisis thing. I'm kind of like, who am I? Like, what is Steel Toe now? Because now you're not a radio show. You've established yourself as an internet show that's good and has an amazing audience and is supported by its audience. What are you? Radio's burning down from the inside and everybody's getting laid off and nobody's spending money. You're like, well, what is your show? It's kind of wild to think about. So come on. What I'm trying to say is, I got in trouble for Jew shit yesterday from one of our audience members. I always love it when they speak for everybody else. They're like, it's because, you're talking about Jews and blah, blah, blah. It's like, the numbers are good. Like, I don't know what to tell you. We've been growing. But some people don't like that I've been criticizing Trump a lot. Here's what I say. Come on out to Stoney's this weekend. We got teams starting to sign up for the tournament, which is great. Honestly, I'm going to set the number at 16. If there's 16 teams, I'm going to call it a success. If there's more than 24 teams, I'm going to go, holy shit, I might be in over my head. But we hope you come out. We hope to make some new fans with the cornhole players. We're going to do karaoke. There's going to be live music. I think it's going to be really nice on Saturday. Oh, God. It's going to be sunny and 83 on Saturday. Dude, God's smiling down on the toe. So let's have a great show today. Here's what I need you to do. Hit that thumbs up button. That's the big one, boys and girls. Hit that thumbs up. We are in a war with the thumbs up, thumb down counter, and we should be seeing 200 to 300 of those thumbs up every day. 200 to 300 thumbs up every day. We don't quite get there. Let's do that today. Let's also get those memberships up over 700. Let's knock out today. We got a win a miraculous win yesterday. Let's get a good solid win today. Johnny's going to be here at 7 o'clock. I'm very excited. Let's see what you guys have to say. Let's turn those ones into fives and tens, and let's get ourselves a W. I appreciate the ones, I really do, but let's. I don't want to say it much today. We're having a bad week.
Somebody too has donated $1 and says a 4.5-hour show of watching a tubby guy with a third double chin talk. Yup, confirmed. Still pretty much the same show, only difference is we don't gotta sit through those damn radio ads.
You really just gotta listen to me say, hey, could you give us a couple $100? That's about it.
L05F3D3R4L35 has donated $1 and says I'm gonna pay this guy to perform at your show, and he's also a cornhole pro.
Oh no.
Link.
Oh no. What did you do? What did you do? Oh no, I saw this yesterday. This was in Canada. This was some trans was dancing in front of a bunch of kids. Bring back the Inquisition. Yeah, this was some gay event with a bunch of cross-dressers in front of kids. Canada is lost. I believe that thing plays in the WNBA. Yeah, white women are the absolute worst. That's who, like, honestly, white women are the ones who embrace this shit and who, like, encourage this nonsense. They all need to just get married and stay home.
Dinosaur Fuel has donated $1 and says you should see if Randy would come do the show.
That would be great. You know what? Oz and I will call Randy tomorrow on the show, and we'll ask Randy. We'll officially extend the invite to Randy K for the anniversary show. Scott Jonesy says needs shooting. I love that it's needs. Like it's not like he wants it to happen. It's that if you ask that thing, what do you need? And they would say, oh, I need to be shot. It's wild. Sam Show says, you want those ones to be fives and tens. Don't fucking read them until they're fives and tens, dumbass. Here's my problem, Sam Show. Like, here's my thing, Sam Show. Is that I want to show respect to everyone who contributes to this show. And that means $1. Because, like, times are really tough right now, and people are struggling a lot worse than I am. And I sit here and yap and do a show for donations every day. So, like, I don't want to sit here and be the guy. I don't want to be like these shows who just sit and read super chats all day. And just like, you got to give me 5 or 10s or I'm not reading. I don't want to do that. My policy is this. If a bunch of donos are coming in, I hang out in the chat longer. And I even, people who write in for free, if it's really funny, I'll read those. Now, Sam Show, you do have a point. You do have a point. I'm the one who's 185 or $200 down goal wise this week. I mean, I'm the one who's getting my ass kicked this week. So you could be right. It's just not a change I want to make because it feels disrespectful to the audience, and I want to be able to enjoy, fraternizing with the people that support me. But Bapa Shab and Sam Show both say, so your value is $1. You need to start being that guy. You know what? I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal. If we continue to struggle today, if it's our third straight day of really struggling, I will switch to what you say because you might have a point. Now, Dinosaur Fuel backing up Sam Show and Bapa Shab, he says, I only sent $1 because you read them. Uh-oh. Sam Show has a point. Balls Deep gifting a membership. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. All right, where are we member-wise today? We are 46 members away from 700. Let's see if we can get there. Let's have a good one today. Thank you guys very much. I love having show meetings with the audience because somehow they do come up with good ideas. Sam Show with a good point says, since when do you give a shit about being disrespectful to the audience? You keep making us listen to WNBA bullshit. I wish Bapa Shab would have been with the evening crowd last night. We watched more India stuff. Oh my God, I honestly think we could have made Bapa Shab's head explode. Bapa Shab also wants me to cut Johnny. Well, here's the thing. It was looking good. It was looking good yesterday because we went on a $200 rally. We notched a win in the morning. But then in the evening show, we lost by 70, so maybe it wasn't a Johnny issue. We were ready to call it a Johnny issue. I sent Johnny a message this morning. I said, Johnny, I need you on your best today. I said, I need you to light it up today. I said, it's a rough week. I said, I gave him a fired up message. I tried to fire up. So we'll see if Johnny comes out guns blazing today and proves Bappa Shab wrong. That would be good. Das Optic Nerve says, no way I'm donating just to get my shit right.
I love Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Hey, I have a question for you guys. Do you want to watch this later today, obviously? Do you want to watch this Perez Hilton thing? Because it's bad. People are talking about like MK Ultra. They're saying like they out here saying, oh wait, they deleted all the videos. Okay, everywhere on social media is deleting the Perez Hilton videos. So Perez Hilton went live last night on TikTok. He did a live stream on TikTok, and he just started cutting himself. No bullshit. I did not watch any of the videos. I hit repost on Twitter, but those have been taken down. I didn't watch them. I don't do well with that stuff, but it's not a work. It's not like a bit. It's not a gimmick he was doing. Perez Hilton, the gay celebrity blogger, who's been around since I was a kid, by the way, just had a mental episode and showed up on stream covered in blood and cutting himself with a knife, like in his chest and his arms and just losing his fucking shit. The police showed up to his house. The live stream was up for like 34 minutes. And I'm kind of glad I didn't watch it. I'm going to leave it up to the audience whether or not they want to see the video. We'll talk about the thing later. I'll wait till Johnny's here, but oof. And, then I read that he's bought 3 children. I don't know. When it's a weird mentally ill gay guy, I don't like to say have children because they don't have children. They buy children. Pete Buttigieg has been very clear about this. In fact, sometimes when gays decide to have a kid through a surrogate, they do this thing where they fertilize a bunch of eggs and then have them like genetically tested. And if the genetics aren't where they want them to be, they just abort the other fetuses. It's fucking gross. It's really disgusting. As I get older, I've become more staunch on the fact that I don't believe gay couples should be allowed to have children. I just don't think it's a healthy way for a kid to grow up. It leads to problems. And I kind of feel about children the way I feel about like crime and sending innocent people to jail. The idea that you'd rather let 10 guilty men go free than watch one innocent man get incarcerated. I would rather, are all gay couples going to harm or abuse their kid? No, in fact, most of them aren't. But the fact of the matter is that I would demonstrably, through statistics, I would save some children from grooming and from molestation and from abuse and exposure to mental illness at a higher rate if I banned gays from adopting kids. That is not me attacking the gay community. That's not something that, people should post everywhere and be like, look at this homophobe, blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying from a statistical standpoint, if you didn't let them do it, you would save some children. And that's all I care about. I don't care about the gay couple whose feelings hurt. Because if you want to have a family, if you want to have children, get a wife, reproduce with a woman. I know it's vagina. I know it's icky sticky. But if you want to have a kid, that's the way you do it. So, I see the Perez Hilton thing and I just go, let's try to avoid this as much. Let's not expose any children to this. So, people are saying, well, Aaron, what if they live in a single household? The same thing can happen too. Yeah, I'm kind of against that as well. But the Perez Hilton thing, I'll kind of let you guys decide. I don't want to play like some bloodbath video and then, gross out my audience. I kind of want to leave it up to them. I haven't seen it yet, and I've heard it's absolutely disgusting and people should avoid it at all costs. But unfortunately, a hysterical gay man having a mental health episode and hurting himself is unfortunately not as rare in the gay community as it is in the heterosexual community. So Almost like the guy was a ticking time bomb. Thank you guys very much for the contributions. Let's go to Silver Wolf. Thank you for the $1. He says, you never read my $1 donos anyway, so go for it, I say. Oh, boy, look at that. $1 from Bowls Deep says, why do you think faggots wanted to marry if not to buy kids? Oh, my sweet summer child. Oh, am I being ignorant? Is that on me? Psychosis says, I'm more interested in the kid fuckers and criminals that run the country. Oh, absolutely. Well, we can be concerned about both. Can we not? Melissa H. Lynn says, it's demonic. You need to pray protection over yourself if you do watch it. Is it? I've heard that from people. I've heard that it's demonic possession. I've heard people say that Perez was clearly demonically possessed. I've heard people say that it was, some people still think it's a bit, which is crazy to me. And some people said it looked like a complete psychotic break, which I don't think a complete psychotic break and demonic possession are necessarily different things. I know that I was talking to somebody about this last week. We were talking about demonic possession and things like that. And people go, demonic possession, that's stupid. That's crazy. And the way I put it is this. How many dimensions can we perceive? Is it 4? How many dimensions can humans see? 3 spatial dimensions: length, width, and height, depth. So we can, I always thought we could process 4. Anyway, so we can process 3 dimensions, and scientists believe there could be as many as 7 dimensions. So how do we know, and stick with me on this, how do we know that demonic possession isn't possible if it could be interdimensional beings? It's a possibility. Coltrane with $1. Sam Show is going to hate. Here's what I'll do. If we fall behind by 8:30 again today for the 3rd day in a row, I will take Sam Show to heed, and it will be 5s and more.
Coltrane84 has donated $1 and says, you see the Perez Hilton suicide attempt video? Dude carved himself up on live stream.
Dorkness Rising says 4 dimensions, including time. See, that's what I always thought, too. Squad says, and Squad could use a membership, says in vitro fertilization is an abomination, gay or not. Is it? I'll be honest, I haven't looked into it enough to have an opinion. I just know that people who want kids and can't have them, or have trouble having them, they go to in vitro. I know it's expensive too. OJ Pimpson says demons are definitely real. Just look at you're going to get me in trouble with Alex if I say that. Like, I can't joke about Jews anymore, guys. There's no more joking about Jews. Sam Show just logged off. Alex yelled at me on Facebook today. Or yesterday. Alex yelled at me at Facebook yesterday. My show sucks now because I only talk about Jews. Does this count, by the way? Because I haven't talked about Jews all morning, but I am talking about interdimensional demons. He might confuse that for talking about Jews. I don't want to upset Alex, so calm down, you guys. Scott Jonesy, thank you. Good to see you, buddy.
Scott Jonesy has donated $2 and says, invite the quartering to Stonies. If he turns up, bar him entry.as, he's a cunt. I think Rumble will take you down if you show the Hilton stuff. They do have some limits and it's proper fucked up.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. That's the thing. I haven't seen even Twitter is deleting it, and Twitter lets a lot of shit go. You know what's weird, though? They show porn, but they won't show the Perez Hilton video. I would argue that porn is every bit as bad for you as the Perez Hilton video. And it is bad for you. People saying, I think Alex is a Jewish wrestling promoter. I don't think he is. He did say, good for you. You have a few whales keeping you afloat. And then he goes, but what happens when those dry up? And I'm sitting here like, don't say that. That fucking terrifies me. That shit keeps me up at night. If the whales go away, oh my God, are you kidding? And by the way, let me tell you something. Every streamer worries about that. Don't let these phonies who are too cool for the room let you say, I don't give a shit if my whales. I'm terrified. I try to treat my whales like princes. Anybody who drops $20 or more at a time to this show, I go, what can I get you? Hot towel? Would you like an appetizer? Can I get you some mozzie sticks? Enjoy the show. And I play $2 donos, which is Sam Show's going to tell me he was right.
Dorkness Rising has donated $2 and says let's have all the Towboys do DMT at once and storm the spirit capital.
Is that what you want to do? That'll be the 13th anniversary show. Sam Show says it's the same for Alex Stein. He used to make a lot more money until the Jews got bored of his shit. He's still working with the Jews. He's at Turning Point, I think. Turning Point hired a lot of mid-level creators to after Charlie died, like not Alex Stein, Wilson. What's his name? He's the guy who argues in bad faith all the time. Not Richard Wilson. Andrew Wilson. That's the guy. The guy who made his bones arguing with OnlyFans whores, and that made him think he's a great debater. Zenman with $2. Thank you.
Zenman Builds has donated $2 and says ask Alex the same question about his BFF Bubba the Love Sponge. If the Diacos and his whales didn't keep giving, he would have been gone years ago.
No, not Alex. Alex Stein didn't say that to me. It's a different Alex. It's a fan.
Radman Racing has donated $1 and says your reminder to shut off YouTube.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Goodbye, YouTube. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming. The Rumble link, we put this up just so you guys will go to Rumble. Head on over to Rumble. Come say hi. We got a great show going today. I'm very happy with the way it's starting out. Very talkative bunch. Oh, I fucking hate those guys. I'm so glad they're gone.